All right, we're live and people are coming into the waiting room. Let's get right into it. All right, we're in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let everybody get in here today. Let's have a great live. Let's have a great live. As we're coming in, just do me a favor. Confirm you can hear me good. You can see me well in the chat. Let me get a yes in the chat if you can hear me well and see me well. Hopefully our stream is updated. There we go. You guys can hear me, see me well? Okay, cool. Let me give everybody a chance to get in here as all the reminders go out. All right, if you finished your miles today, I want you to put winner in the chat. If you finished your miles today, I want you to put winner in the chat. If this is your first live, put new. If you did a previous challenge, because I invited some of our old challengers tonight, put veteran, put returning. And if you have been doing this recent challenge, then you can put in the chat, that I'm all in. Either way, we're going to have an amazing, amazing, amazing live tonight. Gonna give everybody a chance to get in here. Like I said, as the reminders are going out, we have a good live today. If you are in the 7-day challenge and you're not with us on Zoom, hop on Zoom, check your text, check your email so you can be a part of this live today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, everybody should be able to see the screen. Let me get a yes in the chat if you can see the screen well. I'll make it as big as I possibly can. All right. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a great one. We'll give everybody some grace to get in here. All right, we're going to get the ball rolling. People that are late, they'll have to catch up. All right. Now we're on we started on Sunday. That was day 0. So we're on day 4. We're midway through the 7-day challenge. How many of you can say you feel better on day 4 than you did on day 1? Let me get a yes in the chat. Let me get a heck yes in the chat. Let me get something in the chat. Let me get some energy. Who is feeling better today than they were on day 1? Right? I got a heck yeah. Right? How many of you feel fired up? You feel more confident that you can hit your goal today than you did on day 1, right? You're back in motion. One of the hardest things to do is to create momentum in life. Did you know that? One of the hardest things to do in life is to create momentum. Once you have momentum, you have to hold on to it. Who feels like they're finally building up momentum mentally, physically, right? You're feeling better, you're sleeping better, you're thinking better, you're feeling like the better version of yourself. And we're only on day 4, right? Now, how do we take this to the next level? I'm going to break down tonight how women in their 40s to 60s drop 30 pounds in 60 days, right? And if you didn't quite make the cutoff, if you're 35, 38, 39, don't worry, this is still going to help you as well. But this is going to be most important for my ladies in the 40s and 60s because they are struggling the most to lose the weight. Am I right? Yes or no? Right? You are having the most struggles, right? And so I want to make sure that you can not only lose this weight, but you can keep it off for good. So we're going to break down how you can do it. And this is not stuff that I'm guessing or I just found on the internet. This things that we've done over and over and over and over again. We'll show you a plethora. That's a big word, right? We're going to show you a lot of success stories from using this process we're going to go over tonight so you can apply it to your life, right? At this point, right, my ones that have been doing the challenge, have I gained a sliver of your trust that I might tell you the truth and it might work, right? Because we're on day 4. I'm sure you're feeling good. I'm sure you've dropped at least a pound. And mentally, I'm sure you're in a better place, right? So I wouldn't steer you in the wrong direction. Let's get started. So I have been able to help transform over 4,000 women using the accelerated weight loss system. We've done actually thousands. We've had thousands and thousands of women go through challenges. We actually had a woman just leave us a review that said she did a 7-day challenge and went on to lose 23 pounds. And that's just how powerful the right foundation is, right? We want our foundation to be solid, right? Put solid in the chat. And that's what we're creating. That's what we've been creating. The same blueprint we're going over and what we're starting with is the same thing we use to show Latifa how to drop 100 pounds in 8 months, right? And she had PCOS, she had high blood pressure, she had diabetes, and she was able to completely do a 180 in 8 months, right? It's not magic. It wasn't on accident. It was through an intentional system. Do you want to know how she did it? Put yes, coach in the chat, right? The same thing. We took the same exact blueprint that we used to help Latifa drop 100 pounds within 8 months, and we used it to help Lauren drop 100 pounds in 9 months. These are all real people. You can look them up on our YouTube. We have full interviews with them, and they were able to completely transform their lives, right? Is this the type of transformation do you want to see for yourself? But yes, coach in chat, right? We're going to be active this whole entire class. So just stay alive, stay and pay attention. It's going to be a good one. All right. We were able to help Bree drop 50 pounds after she tore meniscus and ACL and wasn't able to walk for half of a year. And she was able to bounce back. Is there anyone on here that feels like after getting injured or that has physical limitations, whether it be hurt knees, herniated disc, injured shoulder, that feels like that's holding them back from losing weight? Guess what? The process I'm going to go over tonight is going to show you how to overcome it and lose this weight for good. Is that what you want? Right? Teresa was able to drop over 70 pounds and keep her curves in the process. One of the biggest things our clients want is they want to stay off of medication, but they want to keep their feminine curves. They want to lose the weight, but keep the shape. Who wants to lose weight, but keep their curves during the process, right? And if you're like Sierra, who wants to be fit in her 40s, right? And you are overwhelmed with responsibility. She's a project manager, mom, wife, but she was able to drop 65 pounds in 6 months without dropping any of the responsibilities she already had. Do you want to know how she did it? I want you to put all in the chat, right? If you want to learn how they changed their lives. Now, in 60 days or less, the following women were able to completely change their lives using the our weight loss system. And one of our clients here dropped 20 pounds within 60 days. Our client here dropped 30 pounds within 60 days, 25 pounds within 60 days, 17 pounds within 60 days, 21 pounds within 60 days, 20 pounds within 60 days, 21 pounds within 60 days, 25 pounds within 60 days, 15 pounds within 60 days, 23 pounds within 60 days, 30 pounds within 60 days, 20 pounds within 60 days, 20 pounds within 60 days. If you could lose 30 pounds in the next 60 days and keep your shape, would you commit 100%? Let me get a all in the chat if you would. Let me get it all in. That's the only way you're going to completely transform your life is if we go all in. But it's possible for you, right? It's possible for you. Put in the chat, it's possible for me. Because the first thing we have to do is believe. If we don't believe, we can't receive the results that we want. Now, here are a few messages from women we've helped lose weight in the last few months. Right. Nikita said, hey, y'all, I'm about 38 pounds down, halfway to my short-term goal and non-scale victory is being able to fit clothes I thought I would never be able to wear again, even before losing all my postpartum weight. Natasha said, I've lost 32 pounds, non-scale victories. I'm tossing the football regularly with my son again, dancing, and even hiked a trail this weekend. I can feel Tallulah George calling my name. I'll be ready for her in the near future. Right. And she was able to get under 250 pounds for the first time in 10 years, which was amazing. Right. Olivia went from a double XL down to a small and a medium. And Tone went from 316 to 299 within 30 days, which is amazing. That's over 16 pounds lost. Carmody dropped 14 pounds within 30 days. And our client here was able to drop 30 pounds with our program and was able to drop down 100 pounds total from her heaviest weight. Sierra was able to drop 25 pounds within 60 days. And this is a woman that reached out to us after doing our program that told us that she dropped almost 40 pounds after working with us. All right. So I show you all that to show you that you are in the right place if you're tired of buying bigger clothes. Who's tired of buying bigger clothes? Put me, coach, in the chat. If it feels like you're doing everything right, but you're not seeing results. All right. If you want to get rid of stubborn weight in your midsection, who's online and this is the biggest their stomach's ever been? Put me, coach, in the chat, right? And you want to get off of medication. So my ladies that might be on medication for high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, this is going to change your life. And if you're tired of not enjoying life to the fullest, who feels like there's more for life to offer them and their health is holding them back? This is going to help you make a massive shift in your life, right? This is not for you. If you're looking for a magical pill to help you lose weight, you aren't ready to take the next steps necessary to lose weight once this masterclass is over, and you have a goal to gain weight. So if you're here to gain weight, this isn't going to help you at all. But if you're ready to lose weight, I want you to put change in the chat, right? I want you to put change in the chat. Now, here's my promise to you. I will deliver as much value as humanly possible to help you lose weight in this accelerated weight loss masterclass. Nothing I'll teach today is based on theory. Everything you'll learn today has already been tested and proven to work, right? And we've done it hundreds and hundreds of times. During this masterclass, you'll learn 3 reasons why women over 40 struggle to lose weight, the 3-step accelerated system, and how to start this week with a proven plan. Now, you've already jumpstarted your journey if you've been a part of the 7-day challenge, and you know that this is proof that you can make this change, right? If you've seen proof in the last 4 days that you can truly transform your life, if you commit and go all in, I want you to put proof in the chat. Now, how do you want to get this weight off, right? So many people think that weight loss has to be slow, but it's not that it needs to be slow. It's that you need to make a decision quickly. Once you make the decision to commit, it can be smart, effective, and quick, right? How many of you feel like your journey has been super slow, slower than you want it to be, way too slow? You've been going through ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. How many of you feel like that? Put me, coach, in the chat, right? All we have to do is we have to first commit, right? If we commit, we can take it from being slow to being quick. I showed you 2 women that dropped 100 pounds in less than a year. How much weight do you want to lose? Put in the chat. Some of you want to lose 50, 40. Some of you want to lose 100, 150. Put it in the chat, right? The sooner we make a commitment that we're going to hit this goal, the sooner we can make it happen. But if we keep playing around and going back and forth, it'll never come to pass. So if we want it to be smart, effective, and quick, we have to commit. All right. Now, how did we get here, right? How did I start helping women all across the world drop weight and change their lives, right? So as a brother to 5 sisters and a son to my mom, their struggle with their weight and health drive my mission. I got 5 sisters. So I grew up with a lot of women in the house, right? And so as my mom gets older, I want to help her remain strong, healthy, and happy and independent for the long term. And I want the same thing for you. And so the same thing, if some of you follow us on Instagram, you see me work with my sister, Jessica, who's my elder sister. She's an attorney. And for a lot of women that we work with, their careers have grown, but their health has deteriorated. Can anybody relate with that? Put career in the chat. And so I want to I'm helping her get back on track. And I want to do the same thing with you. And so what I realize is that it's deeper than a meal plan. It's not just about knowing the perfect food to eat. It's not about knowing the perfect workouts to do, but it's a mental change that you have to make for lasting health, right? So many of you have seen weight loss success before, only to crumble and burn and gain the weight back. Why? Because we didn't make that shift mentally to have a strong foundation for weight loss. But remember, this is the last time you're going to have to restart. This is going to be the foundation you always needed to grow and build a healthy long-term life. And so I have so many sisters. I have so many examples, right? My sisters, a lot of them now, we made this presentation, weren't moms, but this is my sister that was a mom, and now most of them are moms, and just helping them regain their strength and get healthy and get back to where they feel comfortable after giving birth is super important. And I know for a lot of women, that can be the point where you gain a bunch of weight and you never are able to get it off. Is there anyone that's still trying to get that postpartum weight off, and your kids might have kids at this point, right? And so I know that's super real. And so I see you all as my sisters, my mom, right? I'm y'all's cousin. I might be your brother, and I might be young enough to be your son or even your grandson. And so I want to make sure you live the healthy and happy life you deserve. And so poor health can put you in a really dark place, right? Like from the research we've seen, being obese, being overweight is linked to depression. It can be linked to depression. And so sometimes you can feel hopeless. Has anyone ever felt hopeless? Like you lost and gained the same 10 pounds so many times. It's just meant for you to be this weight. God just meant for you to be big bone and you're just supposed to be stuck, right? I want to pull you out of that space. And that's why we created a 7-day challenge. How many of you came into this feeling a little bit in a dark spot, a little bit helpless, and now you feel a little bit more hope? You see a little bit more glimmer of shine and light, right? We want to take that little bit of light, we want to blow it up because there's still hope for you. You can still hit this goal. And so the big reason we have this blueprint now is because in October, a few years ago now, I was introduced to Latifa, right? She was diagnosed with diabetes, PCOS, high blood pressure, and she had recently hit her highest weight of 370 pounds, Put wow in the chat, right? That's a lot of weight to be carrying. And some of you are in the 300s and you might be in the 400s, right? And that's why you're here. You're here because you want to make a change like Latifah did. Now, how did she get to 400 pounds, right? So Latifah came from a family where being overweight was the norm, right? We talked a lot and we spent a lot of time together. And she told me that, there was times when her family members would have weight loss surgery, and then within a year they would gain the weight back. And some of you may have went through the same thing. And that's a big example of having a sand foundation, not having a solid foundation to build a healthy life on. And so it was a perfect example of how deeply rooted the unhealthy habits can sabotage even the most drastic interventions. How many of you have taken drastic interventions, medication, surgeries, only to gain the weight back, right? And for her, it all started from home. Her mom was a nurse, and because of her busy schedule, and she was a single parent, she just didn't have the time or the energy to cook the nutritious meals for her kids that she needed. And so the cycle became her norm, right? And some of you, this might have started at home. Whose weight gain started at home? Who's been struggling with weight their whole entire life, right? There's some of you that have been struggling with weight their whole entire life. Some of you started struggling with their weight once you got older and you started working. Some of you started struggling with your weight just now, it's in your 50s and 60s. So for Latifah, she would consume her favorite 2,500 calorie Whataburger meal. I know it's 2,500 calories because we sat down and she walked me through exactly what she was eating when she was gaining all this weight. And some of you need to sit down and look at what you're eating to figure out, why am I gaining so much weight, to really add up all the numbers. And then she would come home and eat a full dinner her mom had brought and finish the day by devouring an entire box of Little Debbie's cakes, day after day, year after year, right? That's pretty crazy, right? And so the destructive pattern took her from her lower 200s, and she's 6'1". So being 200 pounds at 6'1" is pretty good, right? To over 370 pounds in just 1 year. In just 1 year, everything changed, right? Is there anyone else that's online that's like, oh my gosh, I gained 30 pounds in last year. I gained 50 pounds in last year. Imagine gaining 100 pounds in a year and some change. And now Latifah's life and health was hanging in the balance, right? It's crazy. And so then became the devastating diagnosis of PCOS, high blood pressure, and diabetes. Her body was breaking down from the inside out, and it felt like rock bottom. Does anybody online that feels like their body has betrayed them, right? Does anyone feel like their body's betrayed them? Their hormones are changing. They're going through all these different things, and they just can't get it together, right? No matter what you do, you can't get it together. Don't worry. By the end of this, you're going to know exactly what to do. But the worst was yet to come. Her doctor looked her in the eye and told her the one thing she never expected to hear. Due to her health, having children was no longer an option, right? And so for women with PCOS, it's already a little bit more challenging to have kids. And because she's taken her health to this terrible place, she's put her and her husband in a position where they won't be able to start the family that they want to start. And so that was, unless she made a serious change. She had to make the hardest decision of her life and change everything, right? And that's when she went all in. She had her all in moment. Now, I want you to take a moment and think about, what's your why? What's your reason for changing, and what's going to help you stay committed in those moments when you want to quit? Put it in the chat. What's your reason for changing? What's your reason for wanting to do this? Because wanting to look good in that dress is not going to be enough. You have to have a deeper reason for changing your life. Some of you want to be around for your grandbabies. Some of you want to be around for your kids. Some of you want to be around for your partner to be able to enjoy your life. Some of you just want to be able to live a life where you can feel like yourself. It's been 10 years, 20 years since you were able to feel exactly like you. And you want to get back to that version of you. Whatever it is, I want you to put it in the chat right now. You got to remember that, right? And so the accelerated weight loss system became her lifeline, her final chance at survival. And when I introduced Latifah to the accelerated weight loss system, everything changed. She didn't just try it, she went all in. She trusted the process completely and committed herself 100%. 100%. And she did. This is someone that I never had to make her do anything. Once she made that mental shift, all she needed was guidance, and she completely transformed her life, right? The Lose the Weight, Keep the Shape system helped her unlock the perfect nutrition system for her unique body type. Everybody's body is a little bit different. Everyone has different nutrition needs. And so understanding exactly what you need for your body is very key. And that's what she figured out, right? Delivered shocking results. She dropped 16 pounds in 14 days, which is crazy. And she dropped 50 pounds in 10 weeks, which was even crazier. And she went on to drop 100 pounds in 9 months, which is insane. And last May, she actually was able to give birth to a beautiful baby girl. So she had a beautiful story, right? Happy endings do come, right? Happy endings do happen. And so now she inspires countless women to believe their own transformation is possible, reverse years of damage, slashing her risk of life-threatening diseases, and achieved her ultimate goal, a body ready for the healthy pregnancy she always wanted. And She changed her life. She changed her life. She was in the same position you were in. She was battling back and forth, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, right? And for some of you, she had twice as much weight to lose. She had, maybe a third more weight to lose than you. And so it's possible. Put in the chat, it's possible. If it's possible for her with PCOS, high blood pressure, diabetes, it's possible for you, even if you're 60, even if you're 50, even if you're 40. If you take out of your mind that it's impossible, it's always possible. But if you keep thinking to yourself, I can never lose this weight, I can never get this weight off, then of course it's never going to happen. But I believe in you. I need you to believe in yourself. Now, here's three massive mistakes making weight loss feel impossible after 40. Pay attention, right? Number one, ignoring hormones, right? How many of you know that your hormones are changing in your 40s, 50s, and 60s? And that's going to lead to belly fat, cravings, and burnout. How many of you have the biggest stomach you've ever had? And you're like, I don't know where this came from. Traditionally, you probably were carrying more weight in your hips, in your thighs, in your legs, and now it's in your stomach. But worse, as you're getting older in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, you're doubling your risk of diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. These are things we talked about yesterday that can literally kill you. And this isn't about just looking good in clothes, it's about survival. I know all of you want to look good, but I'm sure you want to feel good. I'm sure you want to be able to rest. I'm sure you want to have a clear brain. I'm sure you want to be able to go out and feel good, right? And be able to move around and keep your independence and be there for yourself and for your family and to thrive. And so the second mistake is going to be losing muscle. Every year after 40, you're losing muscle. Actually, once you get into your 30s, you're losing muscle. And your metabolism starts to slow if you don't realize this, because fat creeps up, energy drops, and independence starts to fade. End result, you can't walk without pain, higher fall risk, and early nursing home. That's what happens over time. Now, in your 40s, you might not be thinking about this, but once you get to your 70s, it becomes a danger. You want to plan now in your 40s, 50s, and 60s before you fall or you experience an injury where there's no point of return. And so what's happening is you're losing muscle mass, your energy's dropping, you have a foggy brain, you can't concentrate, and it seems like no matter what you do, you can't bounce back. And the final thing is going to be following diets that don't work, right? How many of you have tried the different fad diets you've seen online? You're like, okay, well, let me cut out all the meat. Okay, well, let me cut out all the carbs. Okay, well, let me cut out all of this. Let me cut out all the dairy. And no matter what you do, for some reason, you just can't keep this weight off, right? Quick fixes leave you hungry, cranky, and burned out. Muscles lost, weight piles back on even faster. And the end result is going to be yo-yo cycle plus thousands of wasted diets, meds, and specialists, and lots of wasted money. And so we want to avoid those three mistakes. And what we want to do is pivot and focus on a three-step framework to help you accelerate your weight loss. Who wants to accelerate their weight loss? Put me, coach, in the chat. There's three things that we went over that you want to be conscious of. Number one, your hormones are changing, which means what you were doing when you were 21 isn't going to work when you're 45. We have to make a change. Number two, we have to be conscious that we are losing muscle mass and our lifestyle has changed from when we were younger, which is causing our metabolism to be slower, and we're eating a lot more, which is causing us to put on pounds and pounds and pounds really, really quickly. How many of you gained a majority of your weight in the last year or 2 years? I put me coach in the chat. It doesn't take a long time to put on a lot of weight once these changes start to happen, especially for my ladies in their 50s and 60s, right? And so what we want to do is we really want to focus on the three-step framework to help you accelerate your weight loss, right? So number one is simple, but simple leads to success. Eat foods that fit you. Foods match to your body type and goals equal fast fat loss. Some of you have PCOS, some of you have hypothyroidism, some of you are in perimenopause, some of you are going through menopause, some of you have already completed menopause, right? And so figuring out what makes sense for your specific situation is going to be the key to your long-term success. Number two is going to be find a way to make it enjoyable, so you don't experience rebound weight gain. A lot of times when you're going to lose this weight, you're going extreme because you really want to lose this weight. And most of you follow a constant cycle. Either your birthday triggers it, a trip triggers it, a doctor visit triggers it, or the New Year triggers it. And these little triggers make you go, oh my gosh, I need to change my life. You try to do it in the fastest way possible. You crash and you burn. And then you get sad because you gained the weight back. And then you try again. And you keep repeating this year over year, week over week, month over month, right? How many of you have been in that cycle? Put cycle, right? We want to break out of it. We want to actually be able to enjoy it. We want to be able to go on vacation and travel. Like our clients travel, they go on vacation. They're able to still enjoy their life. And so you want it to be sustainable, because remember this, number one rule, the way that you lose this weight is the way that you keep it off. Okay. You want to be able to eat out, you want to be able to travel, and you want to be able to live your life, but you have to learn how to master your life. Okay. And so that's what's super important when you're trying to lose this weight. Now, we want to train smarter, not harder. You don't have to be crazy motivated. You don't have to work out 3 times a day. What we want is going to be short, efficient workouts to help you lose fat and build curves, not random things that you found online and random YouTube videos that you keep switching in and out. We want to make sure we're protecting our joints and boosting metabolism to make your body look and feel strong. Remember, ladies, our goal here is to get stronger, not skinnier. That's the goal when you're between 40 and 60. And then the last thing is going to be balance hormones for control. We want to cut cravings, stabilize energy, and sleep better. Rest is super important, right? How many of you are getting 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted rest at least 4 to 5 days out the week? Put me, coach, in the chat, right? Most of you aren't, right? And if you've been in the challenge, if you cut out the social media, if you cut out the TV, I bet you're starting to sleep a bit better, right? How many of you are starting to sleep a little bit better just from cutting out the social media, the TV, getting better exercise, and eating better? If you're not, maybe you're not following all the steps inside the challenge, right? And so fix what diets can't. Insulin, cortisol, and estrogen shifts, and weight loss becomes automatic, not a fight, right? Once we make these simple shifts and we work with our hormones, not fight against them and their changes, it'll make weight loss so much easier. And so there's 2 paths from here, ladies, right? Path 1, we can stay the same. Who wants to stay the same? Who wants to stay the same? Put me, coach, in the chat, right? I hope that nobody puts me, coach. I hope that no one wants to stay where they're currently at. I hope that everybody wants to change their life for the better, right? What happens when you stay the same? More weight gain, higher health risks, rising medical bills, and missed time with family and constant frustrations in a future you don't want. Who wants to stay the same? Put no in the chat. Now, what's the real cost, right? Not just the emotional cost. For a lot of you that are in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, medications for high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol can be $200 to $500 a month. That can be easily $6,000 over the course of a year. Well, I guess that would be $2,400 to $6,000 over the course of a year, right? Insulin or advanced meds like Ozempic could be $1,000 a month to $12,000 a year. Doctor visits, lab specialists, easily $2,000 to $4,000 per year. And one ER trip or ambulance ride plus the stay could be $5,000, $10,000 cash bill, right? And so do you want to deal with all this because you were too stubborn to change? Put no in the chat, right? And so trying, cookie cutter memberships and cookie cutter trainers that aren't really specific to your goal could cost you thousands to $2,000 a year with little to no results. Random nutritionists and therapists, but life coaches to get the same support we give could be $1,500 per month, $18,000 per year to get the support you truly need to be successful. So do we want to deal with all of that? This is a lot, right? Then there's going to be time lost with kids. If you get sick, I talked about this yesterday. I have a buddy that's older than me. He's in his 50s that entrepreneur, father, great guy, but had a stroke. And so he went from being an entrepreneur, provider, right, husband, dad, taking care of everyone to not being able to take care of anybody. And he's still bound to a wheelchair, unfortunately, right? Was a great guy. Still a great dude, but he didn't change his life, so his life changed him. Do you guys understand that? When you have something like a stroke or a heart attack, there's not a guarantee you're going to bounce back. And no one thinks it's going to happen to them until it happens to them, right? How many of you know someone that's had a stroke, had a heart attack? It can be devastating, right? And everyone doesn't get that second chance to change their life. Some people, that's it. For him, that was it. I remember going to visit him in the hospital, and he was talking about when I get out of here, I want to run these marathons, I want to do this, I want to do that. God gave him ample time to make the change, and he never made the change. And unfortunately, he might not ever get that chance to make the change, right? So if you're realizing, oh my gosh, like I need to make a change, you don't have to wait till you have full-blown diabetes or full-blown high blood pressure. Make the change now, because what can happen is you're going to lose time with your family, with your grandkids. You're going to have low energy, joint pain, mobility is going to decline. You can become a burden on your family. You can go from being the person that everyone leans on to being the person that everyone's having to take care of. But who wants to do that, right? But not me, right? Hospital stays, assisted living, and needing daily care, the stress of knowing I could have prevented this. You just don't want to live a life that is full of regret. Okay. You don't want to live a regret for life, and you don't want to live a life where you don't have the option to turn back. Right now, you have the option to change your life. Do you understand that? Right now, you have the option to change your life, right? Or we could take path number two, right? We could take path number two. Path number two is the fast track to success. Now, you've already got momentum. Momentum is one of the hardest things to get in the world. Do you agree? When you feel stuck, you feel stuck. Like you're like, oh man, like I cannot get myself going. When you feel stuck, you feel stuck. But once you get going, you got the right motivation, you got the right support, you got the right community. How many of you are feeling good? You're like, I feel good. I feel so much better. I came into the challenge not really knowing what to expect. I came into the community not knowing what to expect. I just found Jeremiah from a random ad, or I just found him on Instagram, didn't know what to expect. And now I feel better than I have in a long, long time. I feel like I'm capable. I feel like I have the momentum. I feel like I can do what I need to do to make this change. So what we want to do is we want to carry that momentum, because momentum is one of the hardest things to get in life. It felt, especially when you feel stuck, right? It's like when you get sick, if you get your car breaks down on the side of the road, right? To get the car going is the hardest part, right? Once the car is rolling, you got it in neutral, you could probably push it by yourself. But just to get it going, you got to get a little bit of help, right? And that's what we're here to do. So what's going to happen is we're going to give you the proven three-step accelerated weight loss system. Drop 30 pounds in the next 60 days, sustainable results you can keep for life, and health restored and confidence back. So you're at a crossroads, right? If you keep doing what you've been doing and you already know where it leads, right? Who's happy where they currently are with their health? Because that's the path you've been on. Who's happy? Put me coach in the chat if you're happy. All right. We know that right now we're not happy with where our health is at. Am I right? We're not happy with where our weight is at. We're not happy with how we're feeling 100%. You might be feeling a little bit better now because you started the 7-day challenge, but you weren't happy with where you were and you don't want to stay there. But if we choose the second path, the fast track, I will personally walk you through it step by step to help you drop 30 pounds in the next 60 to 90 days, right? Who wants to drop 30 pounds in the next 60 to 90 days? Put me coach in the chat. So if you take one thing away from tonight, I want you to know you can lose this weight and take back control of your health. How many of you believe that in your heart? You're like, you know what, coach, you've been talking to me. I was feeling down, I was feeling out, but after hearing this, after being around these other ladies, I know I can change my life. I know I can change everything. I can shake it up. I can do it. I can do it, right? I have developed a system to help you lose the weight and keep the shape. And I've outlined that system for you today, right? So the big question is, how can you apply this to your weight loss journey and start losing weight as early as next week, right? Some of you have already started losing weight, right? If you've already started losing weight because you've been a part of the 7-day challenge, put me coach in the chat. If you've already started losing weight. So you already have proof that this will work. And now we're gonna take it to the next level. Everybody say next level. Everybody say next level. We're gonna take this to the next level because right now we're just doing the basics, right? You can waste tons of time and effort trying to figure this out alone. How many of you have been trying to do YouTube University? You've been hopping from detox to detox, challenge to challenge, and you haven't been able to actually lose this weight and keep it off for good, right? You've been trying and trying and trying. It's time to get some help. It's time to get some help. It's 100% ready to get some help. How many believe that with the right help, you can get the results that you want? I want you to put help me in the chat, right? If you feel like with the right results, I mean, with the right guidance, you can get the results you need. I want you to put help me in the chat. I know 100% that we can help you drop 30 pounds in the next 60, 90 days, 100% if you're ready to go all in. I only want to go over the next part of this presentation with people that are 100% ready to go all in on their goals and their health and change their life, right? If you are ready to go all in, I want you to put 100 in the chat. If you're not in a place where you're ready to go all in and change your life and take back control of your health, this isn't for you. You can stop watching at this point. But if you are, I can guarantee you that you can absolutely change your life. It's absolutely possible. It's absolutely on the other side of the next 30 to 60 days. If you give me everything you have, I will give you the exact blueprint that's helped our clients drop 100 pounds in 8 months, in 9 months, 50 pounds in 5 months. You can absolutely crush your goals. But we have to go all in, just like Latifa did, right? You can try on your own. And if you want to continue to try on your own and keep crashing and burning, you can go ahead and get off the live. Or you can fast track your results with the Cut and Curvy program, right? And so the Cut and Curvy program is a 60-day program that during this program, we guarantee to help you lose 10 to 30 pounds. And I'm going to show you women that have lost 30 pounds, 25 pounds, and was able to keep this weight off. We're going to help you, one, drop 10% of your body weight, get off of medication if you're on medication. If you're close to being in the diabetic, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol zone, we're going to completely transform your numbers. I guarantee it if you follow the process. We're going to help you to tone your body and increase your confidence and finally lose weight and keep it off for good. Now, we stack this program with every single thing you're going to need to be successful. All right. The first thing we're going to give you is the Hormone Rescue Nutrition Protocol. We're going to also give you the flat belly and lower blood pressure meal plan. We're going to give you the shape and sculpt system for curves, not bulk. We're going to also give you our tone arm confidence sleeveless blueprint and our joint safe booty builder. We're going to give you the heart healthy belly burn cardio plan and the curvy woman's eating plan. We're going to also give you the plant-based PCOS and diabetes reset game plan and Latifa's 50 and 10 blueprint. The same exact blueprint Latifa followed to drop 50 pounds in 10 weeks. Now, for my ladies that are dealing with hormonal imbalances like PCOS, hypothyroidism, or you're going through menopause, the Hormone Rescue Nutrition Protocol is going to be the game changer. For my ladies that may be dealing with having more fat in their midsection than they're comfortable with, that's where we're going to help you with the flat belly and lower blood pressure meal plan. We're going to make sure that you're able to lose the weight but not your curves with the shape and scalp training system. And for my ladies that have jiggly wiggly arms, and this is one of your areas that is really you're self-conscious about, we're going to make sure you have our toned arms and confidence sleeveless blueprint. If you have bad knees, put knees in the chat, right? Or a lower back. We're going to give you our joint safe booty builder. I know for a lot of women, they're like, I can't do squats, I can't do lunges. We're going to make sure that you can still see amazing results without having to risk your knees. If you have high blood pressure, that's why we have given you the heart healthy belly burn cardio plan to help get your blood pressure under control and help you to lose weight. And we're going to show you exactly how you can eat so that when you lose this weight, like I said, you can keep your curves. If you don't eat meat, put plant in the chat, right? We're going to give you the plant-based PCOS and diabetes reset. And we're going to give you Latifa's 50 and 10 blueprint, the same exact blueprint she used to drop 50 pounds in 10 weeks so you can take your weight loss to the next level. All right. Everybody put wow in the chat, right? We're going to stack it with every single thing that you need to take your weight loss journey from right now. You have momentum, right? And we're going to take it to the next level. Now, there's a total value of $12,000, right? All things we're going to stack with because you're going to be keeping for the rest of your life. There's a total value of $12,000. Now, let me explain why, right? I'm explaining why. Because we've worked with women that have had weight loss surgery, have paid $1,000 for Ozempic and different and other drugs, have gone to the doctor, weight loss clinics, all these different specialties, and they weren't able to lose this weight and keep it off. They gained the weight back every single time after spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And we've had women work with us medication free, right? We've had women work with us that have medication as well, but without medication and drop 100 pounds in 9 months and be able to keep it off, 100 pounds in 8 months and be able to keep it off and start their family, right? This is going to save thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in medical bills, heartache, and relationship stress, right? We have women that come to work with us that want to have kids, that are struggling with having kids, and we're able to lose weight and get pregnant within months of working with us in this program. So I know it's game changing, it's life changing, and if you have the right mindset, it can change your life as well. Now, the total value would be $12,000, but the total investment for this program is normally $1,500 because we do guarantee weight loss results. And I want you to stay to the very end because everyone that stays to the end that's on the live tonight is going to get a very special opportunity to work with us. So if you don't stay on, you're going to regret it. Now, tonight, we're going to give everyone that's on this live 50% off of the Cut and Curvy 60-day program. And so instead of $1,500, you can join for $750 and save $750 when you use the code October 9th. Now, this code is only going to be good until the end of this presentation. And I'm going to drop the link for the chat inside. Now, we have more stuff for everyone that's on tonight. We have a special opportunity for everyone that's on tonight to work with us, right? So if you've been wanting to work with us, you want to stay on because it's going to be the very best opportunity. I guarantee it. Now, make sure you grab this code. Make sure you grab this code October 9th because you're going to need it at the checkout when you go to join. Stay till the end because we do have a special opportunity for everyone that stays on tonight, and we're not going to extend it past the presentation. Okay, so there's a lot of different options to actually get started working with us in this program so you can take your weight loss to the next level. Number one, you can break up your investment into 4 reasonable payments when you invest using PayPal. So if you're someone that's like, I want to get started, coach, I want to do this, but I don't have the full investment, no worries. You can go through PayPal, break it up into 4 different installments, and you're good to go. That will look like 187 within the 4 installments, right? Or you can also go through PayPal and join for $0 down today when you join through PayPal credit. So it would be completely interest free for 6 months, and that's another way you can join $0 down, but you'll be able to get started and take advantage of this opportunity. And this isn't a program that we offer all the time. We only offer it during the 7-day challenge today, right? And so you want to take advantage of this because this is going to be one of the best ways to actually work with us outside of our premium 6-month coaching program. If you're someone that has been wanting to work with us. Now, like I said, you can join for as low as $0 down a day when you join using Afterpay, Affirm, or Klarna. Just make sure you use the proper code October 9th, OCT9. All right, OCT9. Make sure you use that discount code that I've dropped inside of the chat. And we're going to give you a bunch of bonuses, right? When you join the night, we're going to stack a bunch of bonuses that we're going to give you for free. We're going to give you the bonus, the 30-day medical wake-up challenge. If you're anyone that has high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, or your doctor is telling you that you're in that range, you're getting close, you're going to want to take advantage of this bonus. The 7-day fat loss shifts, how women over 40 drop 50 pounds to keep it off. We're going to give you the top 5 weight loss supplements that actually work for women that are 40 plus. We're going to give you our fail-proof accountability system. And we're going to give you the top 2 supplements to build and shape curves while keeping your stomach flat. We're going to give you the Busy Woman smoothie blueprint. And we're going to give you the fat burning high protein meal plan, delicious low carb reset plan as well. We're going to give you all that for free on top of the program when you join tonight. That's only going to be available for everyone that joins the Cut and Recovery program tonight. Now, the Cut and Recovery program plus the bonuses has a total value of $19,997 because you're going to get to keep everything for the rest of your life. But today you could join completely free. See, I told everybody to stay on, right? I'm going to give 4 women tonight the opportunity to join completely free, right? And I'm going to tell you how. Put how in the chat. This is the only time that you offer this and the only time you can take advantage of it. All right. Let me ask you a question before I move on. How many of you feel that if you gave 100%, you could drop 25 pounds over the next 60 days? Put me, coach, in the chat. If you gave 110%, how many of you feel like you could drop 25 pounds in the next the next 60 days? Okay, good. I'm going to give this to the first 4 ladies tonight. Pay attention. If you lose at least 25 pounds during the program, we will give you a full refund upon request. So you'll make the investment, you'll do the 60 days, and once you finish your 60 days, all we need to see is proof that you dropped the 25 pounds, and we will be able to give you a full your investment back. I'm only going to open this up to 4 women tonight that are on the Zoom, right? And this is going to be an offer until the Zoom is over. So once the Zoom ends, the offer will be closed. For the first 4 women, I'll call them out as they come in. You'll still be able to join later on, but you won't be able to take advantage of doing the program for free. Now, who wants to take advantage of losing this 25 pounds and being able to get a full refund at the end of this program? Put me, coach, in the chat. I feel confident that anyone that goes all in on this will do it. And I've created the program like this because I know if you're invested and there's a way for you to get rewarded, you're going to go even harder. you have two motivating factors. One, you're going to be invested. And then two, you have the motivation that if you hit your goal, you'll get your money back, which you can take and you can go shopping with for new clothes after you lose weight, or you can take it and you can continue with your coaching with us, right? Either one is fine. And we have success stories from women that have done this, and I'll show you in one moment. But what I will tell you is we only have 4 opportunities for women tonight. So don't wait, don't hesitate. Take one of the spots, and make sure you use the code. It's in the message OCT9 at checkout. Again, there's multiple options for you to join, zero down. You can go through PayPal and use PayPal credit. You can go through PayPal and split up into 4 installments, or you can go through one of our partnerships with Affirm, Klarna, and Afterpay. I know that there is 4 women online right now that are ready to go 100% all in on their goals. If that's you, I want you to put me coach in the chat. Now let's keep going. On top of that, we have a double guarantee. So if you follow our program and don't lose at least 5 pounds, we'll pay you $1,500. That's how confident that I am that if you give us 110%, based off the momentum that you have coming off the 7-day challenge, you'll be able to completely change your life, right? Who feel like they'll be able to completely change their life if they give it 100%? Put me coach in the chat, right? So I've put all the risk on me. I put all the risk on me now. I put every single risk on me. If you make the investment and the program works and you crush it, you can get your money back. If you do the program and it doesn't work, you don't even lose 5 pounds, but you do everything we ask you to do, you can get your money back and you can get paid. Now, my question is, are you willing to take responsibility to go all in? If you are, put yes in the chat. If you are, put yes in the chat. Right now, let's keep going. On top of everything that I've said today, we have a 6K 6-month program. We work with our clients 1-to-1. That's the program that has helped us create the most success stories of women that have dropped 100 pounds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 14 days inside of our 6K premium coaching program for free when you join tonight. We're only going to give it to the women that join tonight. And I promise you that this program is a game changer. So if you're someone that knows you want to drop weight, you need help, you need the support, you want to get access inside of our free 14-day, inside of our free 6-month 6K premium coaching program. All right. And you're gonna get for free for everyone that joins tonight. 5.8. Now, this is our client Lauren, who dropped 50 pounds in 4 months. Using the same program, you're going to get access to for free when you join tonight. 5.8. And that our lowest was 234. So that would put you 50 down. We'll give you grace for this weekend. So we'll put you down 50 pounds. Okay, awesome. You started July 16th. It's now November, what? The 4th? How many months is that? Is that 5? 4. 4. 4? Yeah, because July 7th, 4. Wow. What a great amount of progress. And you're 39? Listen, the people have been asking my mom and my godmother, am I on Ozempic? And I'm like, no. They think you're on Ozempic? Yeah. It's the bull Olympic. Posting my workout videos that I gotta record. Yeah, let them know you putting in work. You're gonna be at the 200s in a second. And hashtags no Ozempic, no Wegovy, no semaglutide, or whatever. None of that. No offense to those who need it. Okay. It's not that. It's not. And so Lauren went on to drop 100 pounds in 9 months. Within that program, you're going to get access to it for free tonight when you join the Cut and Curvy program. This was her at 285 pounds at her heaviest weight. How many of you are at your heaviest weight? Put me coach in the chat. How many of you right now are at your heaviest weight? This is the heaviest you've ever been in your entire life. All right. And so she was able to go with PCOS, and she was dealing with diabetes and high cholesterol. Her doctor told her if she didn't make a change, she was going to have to get on medication. Within those first 3.5 months, she dropped 50 pounds, which is incredible. Put wow in the chat, right? She dropped those first 50 pounds, which is incredible. She absolutely changed her life. She killed the game, right? And within 9 months, she went on to drop 100 pounds. And as of this month, she's down 122 pounds following the system that we have helped her with. Now, the way that she's transformed, so many people have asked, did she get surgery? What is she taking? But she did it all completely natural. And you can do the same thing, because what's most important is that you have the right foundation, the right support, and right guidance. When I was younger, my mom used to always tell us, do it the right way the first time, and it will take you less time. If you keep trying to take shortcuts, do the cheapest thing, or take this take this medication, think it's a magic bullet, you'll take yourself in the same cycle of losing and gaining the weight over and over and over again until you finally make the right decision. So it's not that my clients are losing weight faster than you could. The difference is they've made the decision that they're going to go all in faster than you have. If you want to see these type of results, you have to make this type of mindset shift they have. And we know it's not an accident. We know it's not a one-off. I showed you Latifa, who made a massive transformation. We take the same exact blueprint Latifa followed, and we were able to duplicate it with Lauren over the last year. Now, if you want to be the next success story like Lauren, the next step for you is going to be the 60-day cut and recovery program. And if you want to be able to be rewarded for your effort and for your commitment, you're going to want to join tonight so you can take advantage of the refund guarantee, right? So who wants to be the next success story? Put me, coach, in the chat. It's time for you to change. Now, in 60 days, you can transform your life just like these women have, right? So, like I said, Latifa, she lost 100 pounds of PCOS, high blood pressure, and diabetes. You can do the same exact thing. Teresa dropped over 70 pounds now using our weight loss system. Ashley was able to drop 60 pounds in 5 months with hormonal imbalance while she worked 2 jobs, which is very impressive. And so Brittany said in the 6-month program was well worth the investment. I lost 30 pounds in 3 months and a half. She actually was someone that joined our program hoping to lose weight so she could get pregnant. And she got pregnant 3 months into working with us. And so she hit lots of non-scale victories. And she said, Coach gave me a personalized nutrition and I didn't feel deprived. The coaches are extremely supportive. They give you the plan. All you have to do is execute. It's there, no guesswork. I'm glad I decided to invest in myself with Bull Fitness. Camila, who was 60, said Bull Fitness focuses on women, and those of us in our 40s, 50s, and 60s made a huge impact on how comfortable I felt with the program. The exercises were created for someone my age, and I always felt I had the support from the coach that was assigned to me. I started the program 6 months ago, and now I'm down 50 pounds. And I want to add something on top of Camila is that she had a herniated disc in her back, and she actually couldn't do a lot of the exercises that she wanted to do originally. But with the precision of the nutrition, she was able to accelerate her weight loss while being in her 60s and get the weight off for good. Right? Melanie said, this has been such an amazing experience. Week to week, I'm getting my life back. My labs are coming back normal, and I'm nearly 40 pounds down since October. My coaches have been amazing, supportive, and they've helped me swallow the hard pills of truth when I'm not putting my best feet forward to show up and do the work. Feeling more empowered than ever, thanks Bull Fitness. Right. And then she gave us an update. This has been an extremely helpful experience. I have been equipped during the last 7 months with tools for my weight management that I can use forever. My coaches have been amazing and they've helped me to be gracious to myself during my journey. Helped me shift my mindset. It helped me be realistic and hold myself accountable. This is just the beginning, and I have been able to lose 50 pounds with PCOS, hypothyroidism, reverse my prediabetes, and worked into 2 pairs of gold jeans. Right. Adrian said, I have truly benefited from the Bull Fitness program. The support I have received has helped me tremendously. My support coach, Alexia, is always providing me with the needed motivation to keep me pushing forward in my journey to improve my overall health. I cannot praise this program enough. Right. And so April, she went on to say, joining Bull Fitness has been one of the best decisions I have made for my health and confidence. This isn't your typical online fitness program. It's a life-changing experience designed specifically for women who are ready to take control of their weight and wellness. From day one, Jeremiah's coaches are outstanding. They genuinely value their members and want you to succeed. But Coach Alexia was very knowledgeable and professional, but also warm and supportive. Whether it's answering my questions, modifying workouts, or offering motivation in a hard day, she was always there with the right words and the right tools. She showed up for me during a hard life trial, and I was going through during my program. Jeremiah is truly a blessing and understands the struggle of busy women face struggles busy women face when it comes to weight loss and self-care. And he's created a program that actually works. If you're willing to do the work and remain consistent, the chat, the check-ins, and are another reason I've stuck with this program. It's full of real women sharing real progress, wins, and struggles. You never feel alone. If you're a woman juggling career, family, and everything else life throws at you, and you're tired of feeling stuck, the Bull Bull Fitness is the support system you've been looking for, right? So that was April. It was a long one, right? But it was great, and she's gotten a lot of great support. Allison said she lost her first 10 pounds. She's so happy I joined this program. I'm a nonprofit executive, leadership coach, mother and wife. This program provides the structure and accountability I need to lose weight. I'm looking forward to dropping my next 10 pounds and reaching my weight loss goal. Tara said, I'm 48. I work full-time in education and transitioning to an empty nest. Between long work days and family schedules, making my health a priority has been a challenge for decades. The reality of turning 50 soon and wanting to age gracefully with mobility, I knew I was ready to tackle my weight and health. Of course, I had been here before, but knowing what to do and actually doing it are two different things. How many of you feel like you know what to do, but you just feel stuck? You can't actually make this change on your own. And so I was I was lacking the structure and accountability and instant bull fitness. The support within this program has exceeded my expectations. I'm almost down 30 pounds in 3 months without home workouts and meal prepping. The accountability has been huge, but also the nutrition support. No random list of eat this, not that, but a full on menu with detailed shopping lists. 100% worth the investment. I'm making true lifestyle changes for my future. Right. So Josephina said, Bull Fitness was the best decision I made since starting the program. My first day was on March 18th, and I lost a total of 27 pounds and still currently losing more. It's because I follow with Coach Jeremiah's advice. And with that, I was able to see fast results. Yes, I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom that has anxiety and depression with 3 kids, and 2 of my kids have autism. With that, it takes a lot of responsibility for you and your mental health, and that you forget to take care of yourself. But this program helped me realize that I'm important and I have to be consistent in order to see results, and no more excuses on why I should put myself last. I have been struggling with weight loss since I had my firstborn, and that was 9 years ago. And I'm so glad I started this program. I love everything about it. I would definitely recommend it to anyone that's struggling with weight loss. Right. And so this is one of our clients here that dropped 30 pounds within the 60 days. Nikita shared, hey, y'all, so I'm down 38 pounds and halfway to my short-term goal. A non-scale victory is being able to fit clothes I thought I'd never be able to wear again, even before losing all my postpartum weight. And Natasha said she dropped 32 pounds. The non-scale victory is I'm tossing football regularly with my son again. And she was able to get under 250 pounds for the first time in 10 years, which is great. Olivia went from a double XL to a small and a medium. And Bridget said, prior to meeting Coach Bull, I struggled with my weight for many years. I would only lose weight if I tried extreme diets, but I would eventually gain the weight back. Coach Bull's program has changed my life and my mindset. I have lost. Congratulations, Muriel. So that goes one. We only have 4 spots for this. So as many people can join as they want tonight, but only 4 of you will get the special refund guarantee. But everyone that joins tonight will get the bonuses, and everyone that joins tonight will get um access to 14 days inside of our premium 6K 6-month program. Okay. So that's one of the ladies that are going to be able to get a refund at the end of the 60 days. Miro, I'm going to send you a link so you can book a call with me one-on-one. Also, on top of that, everyone that is going to join tonight will get a one-on-one call with me. So I'm going to shoot you a message on Zoom. So just stay on the Zoom, Muriel. Congratulations. Everybody say congratulations to Muriel. So Bridget said, prior to meeting Coach Bull, I struggled with weight for many years. I would only lose weight if I tried extreme diets, but I would eventually gain the weight back. Coach Bull's program has changed my life and my mindset. I have lost 20 pounds in 2 months with this program, and I'm just getting started. Coach Bull and his team are so supportive and encouraging. He gives you the tools to live a healthy life. My whole journey has inspired close friends and family members to also become more active. In 2 months, my friends and family can see the changes in my face, body, and lifestyle. I'm currently at my lowest weight in years, and I feel empowered to finally meet my health goals. Thank you, Bull Fitness. Right. So that was awesome. And I look forward to adding y'all's success to these as well. So the next ladies can read yours, right? And so this is one of our clients that actually, this is only 3 weeks in, and look how much her midsection changed, right? So how many of you, right? I want 3 more of you, hurry up to get with Muriel so that you can get the refund guarantee, right? I actually like rewarding people that give 100% and they earn it, right? You deserve it, right? So go ahead and take that next step, right? Who's ready to take it to the next level? Put next level in the chat, right? If you're ready to take it to the next level like Muriel, put next level in the chat. That's awesome. Good job, Muriel. Now, LaRose said, I started this program after following the post on Instagram for a while. The fact that you can strength train, lose weight, and keep your curves was what I was looking for. Also, the attention paid to proper form by the instructors was another major plus. I've become more confident in my abilities and consistent with my routines and in staying focused. My strength has increased, my glutes are firmer, and the muscle tone in my arms and shoulders is significantly noticeable. I am very pleased with this program. Thank you, Bull Fitness. Right? Awesome. My client April is one of the ladies that actually hit the goal as well. She dropped 25 pounds within 60 days, so she was able to get a full refund. And she actually decided to continue working with us, and she was able to drop 60 pounds within 6 months, which is crazy. I actually need to add her updated picture to this presentation, but she actually took that momentum and took it all the way to her goal weight. She got 100% to her goal weight, right? Everybody that's ready to take it to the next level, put next level in the chat. Now, this is our client, Josephina, that I read her testimonial earlier. She dropped 27 pounds in her first 60 days, and she went on to continue to work with us. And she dropped 50 pounds in 5 months, right? How many of you have the biggest midsection you ever had? And you want to see a midsection transformation like Josephina did? Put transform in the chat if that's you, right? Put transform in the chat if that's you. She was able to completely transform because she completely went all in. Good job, Mira. You're already taking the next step. I'm super proud of you. You're going to absolutely crush it. Just stay online. I'm going to send you some stuff and make sure you have everything that you need, right? So just stay on to the end of the presentation. Nikita said, I'm so grateful for Jeremiah and his team at Bull Fitness. They have been, oh, I'll drop the link in the chat. My bad, y'all. They have been really supportive in my journey toward radical self-love. The online training program is set up really well and easy to follow. They have a creative community where we can support one another during this process as we reach our fitness goals within the first 2 months of following the structured program. I lost 22 pounds after struggling for months to lose weight postpartum. I would definitely recommend this program to anyone interested in getting help with getting on track. Now, Nikita actually went on to drop 70 pounds, right? So she's actually still in our community, and she's still in our community helping this, keeping this, maintaining and actually helping to lead other women and be a leader in the community. So she's crushing it. If you're someone that wants to make this type of change, make sure you take advantage of the discount today, but also make sure you take advantage of the ability to get your investment back. For some of you, you'll be able to take that investment and apply it to continue with more coaching. If you have bigger goals, like 60, 80 pounds, like Nikita did, some of you only want to lose 30 pounds, and boom, you're done. You hit your goal. But for all of you, this is the natural next step. It's going to help you take you to the next level. All you have to do is believe that you are worth the investment. So I believe in you. Believe in yourself. All right, let's take this next step. Now, this is Bree. She dropped 50 pounds after injuring her meniscus and ACL. Has anyone been injured and they feel like it's so hard for them to bounce back at this point? They just cannot get this weight off. They're scared to do certain exercises and they feel like that's limiting them from being successful. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't worry. We have work with women that can't do squats or lunges. And guess what? They were still able to drop a significant amount of weight. I'm talking about 60 pounds in 6 months, 50 pounds in 6 months, and they were able to crush it once they got the right foundation, and so will you. Now, Lauren said, joining Bull Fitness with Coach Jeremiah has been life-changing. In just 9 months, I've lost 100 pounds with no shortcuts, just hard work, consistency, and the right guidance. Coach Jeremiah truly understands how to support women with PCOS and hormonal imbalances, creating sustainable fitness nutrition plans that actually work. Let me read that back, because I don't think y'all heard me. I've lost 100 pounds with no shortcuts, just hard work, consistency, and the right guidance. Coach Jeremiah truly understands how to support women with PCOS and other hormonal imbalances, creating sustainable fitness and nutrition plans that actually work. His approach is all about balance, strength, and long-term success, not just quick fixes. He pushes you, holds you accountable, and celebrates your wins every step of the way. If you're looking for a coach who gets it and will help you transform your health for good, Bull Fitness is it, right? And she is one of our best success stories. She absolutely crushed it. Um, Josephina said, Bull Fitness was the best decision I had made since starting the program. My first day was on March 18th, and I lost a total of 27 pounds, right? And so she absolutely crushed it, like I said, and she went on to drop 50 pounds in 5 months, right? Who's ready to take it to the next level, like Josephina, like Nikita, like Lauren, where, right? All it takes is making that decision, right? And so, like I said earlier, you got multiple ways to get started. You can break it up through PayPal into 4 different installments. You can do 0 down today, which means even if you don't have all the money to invest today, but you want to take advantage of the opportunity because it's not going to be available next week, or even tomorrow, you can still get started. And guess what? You have the opportunity to join without having, and you can gain, and you can get the investment back, right? If you commit to yourself for the next 60 days, right? And so this is one of our clients that was actually deployed, and she dropped about 25 pounds within the 60 days. And you can see how much different her back was when she decided to change her life, right? And so I want that for you. This is our client, Adrian. She actually did this program, and then she went on to drop 50 pounds, right? She did this program and she went on to drop 50 pounds, which was amazing. And she was 50 years old, right? So she looks amazing. And this is one of the people that, listen, we work with a lot of women that have had weight loss surgery, liposuction, have taken medication, things of that nature. She was one of our clients that had liposuction before. She gained the weight back because it's a short-term solution. It's not a long-term solution. And after working with us, she actually lost weight and she looks fantastic, right? She looks fantastic, right? And even if you guys don't have 25 pounds to lose, you can still do this program. Don't worry. And you'll absolutely crush your goals and get to your goal, right? And so Brie Coleman said, I definitely see a change in my stomach area and toning all over. I now have to wear my favorite pair of jeans with a belt. Also, my confidence is increasing. I'm now working out in crop tops and feeling fantastic doing it. And so this is another one of our clients that did the program, and you can see the difference in her back, rolls in her back. She looks amazing. She made a massive transformation to the fact that people thought this wasn't the same person, but it absolutely is, right? She got the same tattoo on her right shoulder. And so Natasha, she dropped 40 pounds in 4 months after following our coaching program, and she did it completely from home. So for my ladies that don't want to go to the gym, she was able to do this completely from home. She absolutely crushed it, and you can do it as well. And so Natty said, mentally, this challenge has made me stronger. I'm more motivated, and this helps me to work better. My time with my daughter is better, overall, so fulfilling. Physically, I feel stronger, doing more reps and pushing through, even when my muscles feel they can't go anymore. Clothes are loose, yes. And today I got on the scale, I'm down 19 pounds. So that's an accomplishment too. I'm happy because the group keeps me going because some weeks are tougher than others. And so our client says she's down. I'm 30 pounds down with this program, but I'm a little over 100 pounds down from my heaviest weight. So she was able to hit that 30-pound mark within 60 days of working with us, right? How many people want to be that next success story that drops that 25, 30 pounds in the next 60 days, completely changes your life, drops 10% or more of your body weight, and is able to get your investment back? But on top of that, you're able to get that momentum to completely transform, right? And so I want you all to be success stories like Lauren was, right? She dropped 100 pounds in 9 months with PCOS, dealing with diabetes and high cholesterol. And that only happened because she went all in. You got to make the decision to go all in yourself, right? If you go all in and you give it everything you have and you commit, you cannot fail. But if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results, right? If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results, right? So we have to decide to make a change and we got to go all in, right? We want to be like Sierra. Sierra dropped 25 pounds in her first 60 days and she went on to drop 65 pounds in 6 months, which is amazing. She went on to drop 65 pounds in 6 months, which is amazing, right? She absolutely crushed it. And so there's countless success. But I want you guys to hear from Stefan. She went through our program. So check out her testimony. Hold on. Well, we can't hear it. So we're going to keep going. But Stefan, she was able to completely get rid of her midsection and change her health back and get her health back under control, all completely from home. So she absolutely crushed it.
Hi, my name.
This is our client, Stephanie. She actually lost 30 pounds in 60 days. So she was able to get that full refund back, like a lot of people want to. And if you commit and listen to what she's about to say, you can do the same exact thing.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I just finished 8 weeks of the Cut and Curvy program through the Full Fitness Online. I started the program because I was ready for a change. I'd seen Jeremiah on Instagram transforming other women's bodies, and so I wanted a transformation. So once I got started in the program, it helped me to measure out food, eat the right portions, control what was going into my body and how much. So that's when I started to see myself losing weight with the workouts. And that's what kept me motivated to keep going and going. I saw the results. I was like, is this really going to work? But it was working. So at the end of the 8 weeks, I had lost 30 pounds, and my friends and family, colleagues commenting on how I looked and what are you doing and da 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 this. So that also was motivation for me to keep going. But I really saw the results when I was measuring my food, weighing it, making sure I was eating the right portions. So that all became a part of my daily routine. So now it's a part of my life. So the program helps you learn healthy habits so that you can keep them for a lifetime. So even though the challenge is over, it's just the beginning of my health and fitness journey. I plan on using this for the rest of my life. I feel really good about myself because it was not easy to accomplish. You have to be disciplined. You have to have a certain mindset to want to do this. So if you have that mindset, you're not going to be perfect every day, but you have to be on 90% of the time. So that's what made me feel good about it. And then just being lighter, fitting into my clothes better, being more active, and it just makes your body feel good. So anybody that is struggling with losing weight, I definitely recommend this program. If you put in the work, the results will show. It's a great program. He gives you the workouts, they're available all the time for any help you may need. It's just a really good program and it definitely works. So I recommend the Cut and Curvy program to anybody. You should do it. If you're ready to change, do it.
Hey, I'm doing a review of the Cut and Curvy program. So I started because I wanted to see a change. Wasn't really happy with where I was. The program had an intense effect on my life. It was actually able to change how I looked at the gym. I'm able to be a little bit more comfortable in the gym now, being able to use the equipment. I lost 20 pounds. I'm motivated with also being able to contact the coaches if I had any questions, especially when I did plateau. I was able to talk to them and find out what I needed to adjust as necessary. But the results that other methods didn't was being able to have those plans, whether it be the meal plans or the actual exercise plans. How do I feel about myself now? I feel great. I'm happier, well adjusted, and I'm continuing in the gym. Would I recommend the program? Absolutely.
Like Camilla said, Bull Fitness focused on women of those in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Made a huge impact on how comfortable I felt with the program. The exercises were created for someone my age. I always felt I had support from the coach that was assigning me. I started the program 6 months ago, and I'm down 50 pounds. Right. So we've got a ton of success stories. One of our clients that went on to take the next step and was able to change her life, Tiana said, take the next step. I recommend joining the Cut and Curvy program. The community, the coaches are very supportive, keeps you accountable, stay inspired, ladies, right? So take that next step. I want so bad for you guys to get the transformations that you deserve, that you need, and get the proper support that you need, right? Do it right the first time. I mean, let's get to your goal, right? Let's get to your goal. Let's become like Lauren that dropped 100 pounds in 9 months with no shortcuts, just hard work, consistency, and the right guidance. Like she said, Coach Jeremiah truly understands how to support women with PCOS and other hormonal imbalances, creating sustainable fitness and nutrition plans that actually work. His approach is all about balance, strength, and long-term success, not just quick fixes. He pushes you, holds you accountable, and celebrates the wins every step of the way. If you're looking for a coach who gets it and will help you transform your health for good, Bull Fitness is it. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat as well. So okay, okay. I'll do the introduction. I'll do the introduction. So this is the same program that helped Melanie drop 40 pounds with PCOS and hypothyroidism. But I mean, how much? Okay, okay. I'll do the introduction. I'll do the introduction again. Okay. All right. It's Coach Bull here, and I'm here with.
Melanie Cross. I'm 32.
Okay, and what health conditions do you have?
I have PCOS and hypothyroidism.
Okay, awesome. And you started with us. It looks like in the end of September, and now it's January 20th. So how much weight have you lost?
Since then, I've lost 38 pounds.
Oh, 38 pounds. I thought yesterday you said something different. Okay, cool.
I had to recalculate, but I was like, I want all my pounds.
No, we love to hear it. What was the main thing, I guess, that even motivated you to start working with us specifically? Because I think you had talked to Erica. You didn't join initially. 'Cause I think you had to wait for something, and then you ended up joining. So what was that? What was the motivation for you, or what did you see that triggered you to want to work with me and my team specifically?
Yeah. So I did an in-body scan in 2023, January. And then I did another one at the top of 2024 in January.
Mm-hmm.
And I had been in the gym. I had been eating well, which I thought, and my markers were pretty much the same. So that made me feel like I was pretty much doing all of my new things as far as my health cake for no reason.
Yeah.
It let me know that I kind of needed a little bit more help than I realized. And maybe there were like some simple things that I wasn't keeping track of. And after joining the team, there were a lot of them. That, kind of going in a circle for a whole year, I don't have that time to waste. So I kind of wanted to be a little bit more proactive and productive with my time.
Yeah, and you're almost down 40 pounds. So what was the biggest, I guess, difference maker you saw? Because you were trying it on your own before, kind of doing your own research and stuff like that. What was the biggest differences you're seeing having help, having like more professional help and accountability and guidance and community versus on your own?
Yeah, I would honestly say I had a lack of structure as much as I had the time that I was going to the gym. I, prep my meals and things of that nature. I would say like direct structure that would absolutely lead to my goals. For example, like I would go to the gym at 6 p.m., but to be honest, like if I wasn't feeling it, probably not going to go today.
Yeah.
Definitely lack that discipline. And so having a good structure, a good meal plan, and the actual numbers to exactly what I'm putting in my body via tracking, that's what definitely changed things for me.
Okay, awesome. And I mean, I think, like I said, a lot of people, everyone thinks they're eating well, right? But that's all a feeling. It's like we go off of the numbers, right? And so when you do the numbers, you're like, oh, I can lose weight. Because like a lot of people are like, well, I have PCOS, I have hypothyroidism. It's impossible. It's no way I can lose weight. Lo and behold, you're down almost 40 pounds. And I'm sure you felt like that over the past year. You're like, I'm doing the stuff, I'm doing the right things, but it's not really working for me. You know, the structure, kind of like the clear path to your goal. You're like, I know what I'm supposed to do. I need to do it. Talk about the accountability for me. Like, what level is the accountability at? Is it what you expected? Is it better? Talk to me about that. Is it worse?
It's a lot. It is different than what I expected. But I thought that, maybe we'd have a call here and there and, I just would be expected to like show up to the plate. But to be honest, there's a lot more support than I thought there would be. I love the coaching app. I love being able to have access to my coach at any time. It's a prize being able to meet with you when I meet my goals. And then also there are a plethora of other women who are going through the same thing that I am. And so you're definitely not alone in the process. So accountability actually is like an extra boost and a gift. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then I think that's pretty much it. I mean, let's actually go over some of your coaching stuff. I mean, you don't, but I mean, how good is it for you to drop this 40 pounds over the last 6 months?
It feels great only because I may not be at the 180.
Yeah.
But because I'm incorporating the weights and things like that, I'm in clothing as though I'm 180.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense to me. You're going to the doctor, before you started the program versus now. What is it? What is the conversation like with your doctor?
Trying to see my
Yeah, that's good. Gotcha. I mean, do you feel like this was a good investment for you? Okay. Okay.
I do.
Three. I've been working with Jeremiah in Bull Fitness for about 20 weeks in total. I started doing his cut and curvy program maybe about 16 weeks ago. In total, I have lost about 47 pounds. I've been in a very transitional period in my life. So I decided to make sure that I prioritize myself. But with that, I needed help because so many different things were going on. And so I decided to invest in the program. And the program was well worth the investment. If you're thinking about doing it, girl, just do it. Like, why you just why you keep playing with yourself? But Bull Fitness is by far the best workout program I have done this far. I have been working out with Jeremiah for the past 2 months, and within 2 months, I have lost 30 pounds. And what kept me motivated through the whole process is knowing that Jeremiah was there to guide me through the way, to let me know that he was there to help me if I ran into any problems or if I needed anything. What I like most about the program is that it comes with a nutrition plan. There's different options for when it comes to food. You don't have to eat the same thing all the time. You can switch up your foods. You can do different things with it. I have tried several different programs over the last 2 years, and nothing seems to work. I know that trying an online program, a lot of people might be hesitant about it because it's online and they feel like that they can't do it if they don't have a partner, if they don't have nobody there to help them. But I can assure you that Jeremiah is there along the way, every step. He checks in with you daily. He's there to check on you. He's there.
All right, so here's some common questions we get asked about the program. Number one's going to be, what if I have bad knees? Like I said earlier, we have our knee-friendly coaching program. What if I can't go to the gym? I would say half of our clients start completely from home, so that's not really a big deal. What if I'm always on the road? We work with people that travel for work, so we can always work around that. And honestly, if you're always on the road and you're struggling to lose weight, you're going to need support and guidance because you're probably dealing with decision fatigue anyways. It's hard for you to figure this out on your own. What if I don't eat meat, right? Like I said earlier, we have the plant-based nutrition plan, so you don't have to worry about that. What if I weigh close to 400 pounds? Then you're just like Latifa, who is 370 pounds, and we can definitely help you get off that next, 50 to 100 pounds to get you back on track. If you're a beginner, we work with women that are in their 60s that have never worked out before and have been super successful. Like Camila, she dropped 50 pounds in 6 months. She had a herniated disc. She couldn't even really work out outside of water aerobics and walking. And because the nutrition was so on point for her body, she was able to drop 50 pounds. What if this is a big investment for me? I was always taught that you can get things cheap and they typically break, which means they don't work. Or you could do things the right way the first time. It might feel a little bit like a bigger investment. In the long run, it's going to save you a lot, right? Because the cost later on, if you don't take care of yourself, is so expensive, like we talked about earlier. Um, what if I want to lose more than 30 pounds? And you can keep working with us after you finish your first 60 days, not a big deal. And if you drop the 25 pounds, you can apply the money you get back to the next level coaching. What if I can't run? You don't have to be able to run. So that's not a problem. If you can't do lunges, not a problem. If you're super busy, it's even bigger reason why you need this help because you're not going to get unstuck by yourself. If you were, you would have already gotten stuck and you would have taken the next steps you needed to take already, but you haven't taken them. That's why you're here getting help on the call. If you are postpartum, as long as you're cleared by your doctor, you're good to go. If you're breastfeeding, we've worked with lots of women that are breastfeeding. As long as, again, you've been cleared by your doctor, you're good to go. If you have PCOS, I've showed you multiple women at this point that have PCOS that dropped over 100 pounds in less than a year. If you have hormonal imbalances, we showed you Ashley. She dropped 60 pounds in 5 months, working 2 jobs with hormonal imbalance. Will this work for me if I'm over 50? I've showed multiple women that dropped 50 pounds over 50 during the presentation. I actually just showed you one of clients that dropped 40 pounds at 55 and got completely off of a cholesterol medication. What if I don't have time to cook? Then we can show you how to either eat out on the go or set you up with a meal prep company. But if I get bored with the same food, you don't have to eat the same food like chicken and rice and spinach to lose his weight. We're going to show you how to eat out, travel, and enjoy your life and still be able to lose his weight. And then what if I travel for work a lot, right? Which we already kind of covered, but a lot of our clients travel for work a lot. We work specifically with a lot of professionals. So it's very common. And the biggest thing is you're going to need that extra support so we can take away all the guesswork. And then all you have to do is show up. If you're trying to figure out every little thing, you're going to stay stuck like you've been stuck probably for the last year or 2 years, right? And so I want to give you just the refresh, right? During this program, we guarantee to help you lose 10 to 30 pounds, shape your glutes, tone your arms, increase your energy, tone your body, and increase your confidence. All right. We're going to give you tonight when you join the Hormone Rescue Nutrition Protocol. We're going to give you the flat belly and lower blood pressure meal plan. We're going to give you the shape and sculpt system for curves, not bulk. We're going to give you the toned arms and confident sleeveless blueprint. We're going to give you the joint safe booty builder. We're going to also give you the heart healthy belly burn cardio plan. We're going to give you the curvy woman's eating plan. We're going to also give you the plant-based PCOS and diabetes reset and Latifah's 50 and 10 blueprint when you join tonight, right? And so we're giving you a total discount of $750 when you join using the code October 9th, right? I put the correct code inside the link, October 9th. And you're going to put OCT. You can break up your investment into 4 reasonable payments when you invest using PayPal. So you could break it up 4 ways, which would be 4 installments of $187, or you could do 0 today when you join through PayPal credit, which would be completely interest-free for 6 months. So you wouldn't even need to put down any money today to get started. You would just need to go through PayPal, which is one of the options. And then you can also go through Klarna, Afterpay, or Affirm. Use the code October 8 OCT9 to get that discount. And then for a lot of them, Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna, you can break it up into small installments, as small as $50, or as low as no money down the day. So you can get started, take advantage of the discount, get the help you need, and transform. We're going to give you all the bonuses. We're going to give you the 30-day medical wake-up challenge. We're going to give you the 7 fat loss shifts, how women over 40 drop 50 pounds and keep it off. We're going to give you the top 5 weight loss supplements that actually work for women 40 plus. We're going to give you the fail-proof accountability system. We're going to give you the top 2 supplements to build and shape curves. And we're going to give you the Busy Woman Smoothie Blueprint, fat burning high protein meal plan, and delicious low carb reset. We're going to give you all of that for free when you join the Cut and Curvy program today. And a reminder, for the first 4 women that join tonight, you're going to be able to do this completely free. All you have to do is lose at least 25 pounds during the program, and we'll give you a full refund upon request, right? So is there anyone online right now that's ready to go all in and drop this 25 pounds and change their life? Put me, coach, in the chat. All right, we got Kay in. Congratulations, Kay. Congratulations, Kay. Congratulations. I'm going to send you a onboarding link. All right, we got 2 more. I want to get the last 2 women, right? Let's make that push, right? So if you lose at least 25 pounds during the program, we'll give you a full refund upon request. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Okay, I'm trying to find you so I can send you this message. Hey, Miro, can you do me a favor? I sent you a message on Zoom. Go ahead and set up your call. Is it Kay McKenzie? Okay, I got you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send you a link. Both of you guys go ahead and set up your calls with me. Go ahead and set up your calls with me. All right. Is there anyone that's in the process of moving forward? Because we are going to wrap up the call shortly. All right. So if you lose at least 25 pounds during the program, we'll give you a full refund upon request. I feel really strongly there's at least 2 more women that are ready to make this step so they can make this transformation and change your life. I want you to get this help. I don't want you to delay it because it's not going to be available for you tomorrow. It's not going to be available next Wednesday when you realize you pushed it off again. It won't be there. And the only way to work with us outside of this is our premium 6-month program. So this will be your best opportunity to get your foot in the door to get started, right? I want you to get the help you need. I want you to take that jump, take that next step because I know you deserve it. And I know it's going to help change your life. Kay and Muriel, I sent you both messages on Zoom, not in Facebook or Instagram, but on Zoom. Check the direct messages. There's a private message, and go ahead and set up a call with me. Right. I'll wait for you guys to do that before we sign off. Right. And so, reminder, if you follow our program and don't lose at least 5 pounds, we will pay you $1,500. Right. So if you follow our program, you don't lose at least 5 pounds, we'll pay you $1,500. So there's nothing for you to lose. I have removed all of the risk for you. All the risk is now on me. Right. All the risk is now on me. Does anyone feel like that's on right now? If they give 100%, they can drop this 25 pounds. I know you can do it. 100% know you can do it. You are capable. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the Zoom chat. If you're watching this streaming somewhere, I can't see your questions, unfortunately, right now, but maybe in the future. But congratulations to Muriel and Kay. I do want to get 2 more ladies. Take that next step. Get your health under control. Jen, do you have any questions? I don't know if this is another Kayla or if this is the same Kayla. Kayla, Kimberly, Lawanda, Lisa, Marva, Muriel, Ardian, and Roberta Clayton. Does anybody have any questions? You can drop them in the chat. Or if you have anything that's specifically holding you back, you can drop them in the chat as well. All right. Thank you for scheduling, Muriel. I got you. Hold on. Yeah, I got you on my side. All right. Did you get in your email, Muriel? I want to confirm you got the program in your email. Just send me a yes or no. If not, I'll make sure you get it. Okay. Thank you, Kay, for go ahead and booking that. Appreciate you both. All right. For Kay and Muriel, if you guys are all booked, I will double check it and make sure you have everything that you need. If not, you can forward me an email, but you should have got it in your email. And then we'll set you up in the premium coaching program during our one-on-one call. I'll get you onboarded in there so you can get that 14 days inside that program. So just you can forward me an email if you didn't get it yet. Yes, you received the emails. Okay, perfect. All right, we got 2 more. Who is on their way? What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes. Once the timer is done, we'll be done. The opportunity to be gone. I know someone on here wants to make that jump, but they're just a little nervous. I can guarantee you this. If you come and you give 100%, we're going to take care of you. Like all the women that we showed, all the success stories, all the before and afters, you will be next. Everyone starts off nervous and unsure, right? But you can't make a change staying the same, and you can't make a change not taking action. You got to take action, right? So for everyone that's on the night, we're going to give you 14 days out of our 6K premium coaching program for free when you join tonight. This can completely change your life for the better, right? So is there anyone that is on that has questions about this program specifically? You can drop them in the chat. Muriel and Kay, if you're already in, you guys are good to go. I don't want to keep you up unnecessarily, but if you just want to stay on, then rock on. You can stay on. But this program has helped transform hundreds and hundreds of women. You can absolutely change your life. If you take it seriously, if you've already been in the 7-day challenge, you already have momentum. This is your chance to turn that momentum into life change. I've showed you at this point at least 50 women that have completely transformed their life. At this point, you have to make the decision that you're ready to transform your life, right? The decision that everyone had to make was going from being nervous to activated. Anytime you make a big decision in your life, you're going to be nervous. You're going to be a little bit unsure, but that's the whole point, right? That is the whole point. If you aren't nervous and you're not making a big decision, every big decision makes you a little bit nervous. But I can guarantee you this, if you commit and you give us 110%, we will take weight loss from feeling impossible to easy mode, right? Who wants weight loss to go from feeling impossible to easy mode? Put me coaching in the chat. Who wants weight loss to go from feeling impossible to easy mode? Put me coach in the chat. Like I said, Lauren was able to drop 100 pounds in 9 months while having PCOS, diabetic issues, high cholesterol. You can too, right? You can change your life. So I'm going to put this timer on for anyone that's working on it, that's going through checkout. Just let me know in the chat. I'll give you a few extra minutes if you need it. If not, once the timer is done, we'll be done. Mm, 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 mm. Again, if you have questions, you can drop them in the chat. If there's a financial question, you can message me directly about it. If there's a specific something that's prohibiting you specifically, but again, we have options for you to join without having to actually put on any cash today. If your desire is to actually get started and get the help. All right, I'll give you guys time updates. We got 3 minutes and 20 seconds right now. If anybody's working on checking out, just let me know so I don't sign off, because once we're off, the discount code will not work and you won't be able to do the refund guarantee, where if you lose 25 pounds, you can get the money back. 5.8. Right, the same program that helped Lauren drop 50 pounds in 4 months. Okay. Our lowest was 234. So that would put you 50 down. We'll give you grace for this weekend. So we'll put you down 50 pounds. Okay, awesome. You started July 16th. It's now November, what, the 4th? Well, how many months is that? That 5? 4.
Four.
4?
Yeah, because July
Wow.
4.
Wow. What a great amount of progress. And you're 39?
I listen, the people have been asking my mom and my grandmother am I on Ozempic, and I'm like, no.
They think you're on Ozempic.
Yeah.
This the bull Olympic.
Posting my workout videos that I gotta record.
Yeah. Let them know you putting in work. You're gonna be at the 200s.
And hashtags no Ozempic, no Wegovy, no my gluten or whatever.
All right. Is there anyone that wants to get started but just okay, gotcha. Is there anyone that wants to get started but is needs to have a question or has a financial constraint? So I got Kimberly on. All right. I'm gonna stay on as long as it makes sense. It's easier to know what's going on if y'all just give me a response. So Kimberly, Kayla, yeah, Kayla gave me a response. Gotcha, Kayla, I understand. Um, all right. Kimberly, Lisa, Roberta, Jen. Okay. All right, that's the time. Got a response from Kayla. Gotcha, Kayla. And then Jen. Got a response from Jen. Kimberly, where are we at? Talk to me. I'm here for you all. I want to help. Again, y'all can go through PayPal or Firm, Klarna, and Afterpay. If you don't have the full investment today, you could break it up. It could be as low as $0 today. So you could do it in smaller installments. It could be as low as $50 to get started. Or it could be nothing. Or for credit, for PayPal, you can go through PayPal Credit where it's interest free for 6 months. I mean, you don't have to make any payments for 6 months. Um, at the end of the day, y'all, at some point, you're gonna have to, it's gonna cost you. So later on, if you don't get control of your health, it's gonna cost you a lot more than if you just invest in the front. It might feel like a lot now, but it'll save you a lot later just to take care of yourself. It's better to be preventative than to be reactive. Mm. All right. Right now we got Roberta Clayton on, Lisa, Kimberly, and Jen. Jen, take the jump. It's gonna change your life. I'm telling you. How much weight do you need to lose, Jen? What was that question? I said, how much weight do you need to lose? Kimberly, are you online? What's going on? I see Lisa is driving 20, 30 pounds. Okay, so boom, you knock this weight out, then you're done. And guess what? If it's a stretch for you, that gives you even more motivation to do it right the first time. Because if you lose 25 pounds, you can get your investment back, but you have to go all in. If you don't go all in, you're never going to make this change if you don't go all in. This is the one opportunity you can actually do it for free, get all the help you need. If you drop 25 pounds, you'll hit your goal and it'll be done. There's opportunities for you to break it up. How long have you been trying to get this weight off, Jen?